Now I'm going to show you 3 photos of 3 photographers, and then I'm going to tell you what they all have in common. Okay, can you guess what the common thread here is? Yeah, well, if you said too much gear, ding, ding, you are on fire. And look, I don't judge, but I understand that some photographers need elaborate setups with tripods, booms, multiple camera bodies, and lenses and lighting. But let's be real here. Most don't need all that stuff. You can get incredible results with your photos and videos with a streamlined kit. And that is, friends, is what I've been doing, what I've been working on over the course of the last handful of years. I don't do a lot of those what's in my camera bag videos, but if you've followed me over the years, you'll find that my kit has become more refined, just getting the essence of what I need to get the job done without compromising quality. So here's my 2 cents on this. You can create high quality content without having tens of thousands of dollars of gear. Moreover, who the heck wants to carry all that stuff around and spend all that time setting it up? And now this brings me to my next point of this video. About 4 months ago, I picked up this guy. This is a Hobolite Avant. Now, in that time, friends, I put it through the paces in my studio out in the field. And spoiler alert, like the Hobolite other lighting options, the Avant absolutely crushes it with easy to use features, beautiful light that is super clean and extremely portable. And for me, that's the big selling point, the portability. Now, many of you know I do a lot of traveling. I'm constantly on the go. So the portability for my shooting needs is a big, big plus. So let's not waste any time here and let's dive into some of the specs, features, and benefits that I have discovered over the course of the last 4 months with the Avant. All right, so let's start off with the basics about this thing. It's a 100-watt light with a fully adjustable color temperature from 2700 to 6500 K. Now, the size-wise, as you can see, it's not really that big. It's 3.29 inches by 4.63 by 4.91 inches, and it only weighs about 2.7 pounds. Now, the Avant is powered by an onboard battery, but it can also run on AC power as well. Now, the included battery is a rechargeable. This is a 95-watt unit, and it comes with a recharging cable as well. And when using battery power, you can actually get up to 50 minutes of runtime of full power. And, well, on that note, you can actually extend it to about 3.5 hours when you're running this or throttle this down to 25% power. And the light output is clean, it's crisp, and you're talking about something about 8,500 lumens with a 96 plus CRI in a TLCI. And one of the cool things about this is you can actually adjust the light's intensity from 0 to 100, combine that with adjustable color temperature, and this is going to give you really excellent flexibility for lighting the scene. Now, you can control the light with the LCD screen and the knobs on the back of the unit. Now, alternatively, you can use the companion app, which is really a great feature for solo shooters like myself. Now, the unit is, beautifully designed and built using aircraft-grade aluminum that is lightweight and durable. But again, the thing really doesn't weigh that much anyways, which actually goes to say about how it's made. But anyways, speaking of durability, the light has an expected life about 30,000 hours. Yeah, so this is gonna last you a while. So clearly, Hobolite has packed the Avant with tons of useful features and impressive specs, but that's just really part of the story. Now, as Hobolite's flagship model, the Avant has plenty of features that make it well worth the price of admission. Now, you can use multiple Avants together for a bigger photo shoot or video needs, and with the superb color quality and color consistency I spoke about earlier, you can get clean, beautiful lighting that matches from one unit to the next itself. Now, the app I mentioned a moment ago does much more than give you power to control the brightness and color temperatures on a single light. Instead, the app enables you to be able to control individual lights, group scenes, and customizable lighting effects. So it's like, having a lighting assistant in the palm of your hands. And if you don't use the app, Hobolite has integrated easy-to-use system of knobs in the LCD screen that we spoke about a moment ago on the back of the unit, which of course gives you precise control in a intuitive setup. And flipping this upside down, the Avant's V-mount really makes it extremely easy to set up, and kind of when you think about it. Gone are the days of spending all your time setting up your lighting. With this bad boy and all the accessories with it here, or at least the batteries at least, you only need a few moments to get everything really ready to go. Just kind of slide and lock these things into place. It's really fast. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention how incredible this thing looks. I know I mentioned that earlier, but the combination of the aluminum and this fox leather really gives this light a very classic vintage vibe that makes you really want to get more creative with it. And perhaps one of the best features of the Hobolite Avant is that you can add a ton of accessories. So they have various tripod mounts, handles, and power options. It's an entire ecosystem that allows you to customize the kit towards your specific needs. Now, speaking of customization, Hobolite offers two Avant kits. You have the standard, and then you have the creator. Now, the standard kit comes with the Avant light, barn doors with colored filters, and a V-mount handle. Now, you also get V-mount clamp, a D-tab cable, and a power supply. A nice looking bag comes with it as well, so you can easily transport all your gear. Now, the creator kit includes everything in the standard kit and adds a light stand and a softbox to the mix in case you need more of a robust studio lighting setup. Now, of course, the array of accessories I discussed a moment ago also give you much further flexibility for creating compact, lightweight, and easy to use lighting setup. Now, if you've seen my other videos on Hobolite products, you know that I've been nothing but impressed with the lights. Again, this is coming from somebody that has been a die-hard aperture fan. Hobolite has done really a fantastic job of creating gear that is not only very well made, but reliable, but is also fun to use. It's inspiring. It makes you want to get out there and use the stuff. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it really makes you want to grab your camera, set it up, and create an absolute killer photo shoot. Yeah. Now, I often speak about the value of investing in gear as well. Now, let me be clear. This doesn't mean you should go out there and go buck wild and buy the most expensive stuff that you can find either. Instead, look, it's necessary to read reviews, watch videos like the one that you're doing right now, and test gear out yourself to see what works and what doesn't work. Now, while everyone has different requirements for their lighting kits, for me, the Hobolite Avant is the ideal option for my needs. Like I said earlier, I've been using this light in the studio in various field locations across the US, and each and every time it has proven to be simple, fun, easy to use, and it produces, look, beautiful results. Not saying beautiful results on me, but I mean, the light looks great here. And what's really not to like about that? Now, you can pick up a Hobolite Avant by following the link in the description below. A standard kit is $7.99, and the standard AC/DC kit is $8.99. Now, the creator kit is $12.99, and a creator AC/DC kit is $13.99. And let's be real here. These kits, man, they are not cheap, but look at this as a long-term investment. It's hard to argue with you what you get in return. Now, the Hobolite Avant is 100% worth the price of admission. Now, well, hell, before I go signing off, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about the Hobolite Avant, be sure to leave a comment below. Well, friends, that's all for me. So until next time, you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.